Donald Trump is using his coronavirus condition to help win him the election. Now, I know a lot of you guys will sit here and argue and say things like, well, no, the reason why coronavirus has not completely vanquished the president is because Donald Trump is a man with balls of steel. He is an alpha male, and he is going to endure this because he can endure through anything. And then some of you guys will argue and say things like, well, no, Donald Trump is surviving COVID because of our prayers. Our hearts and our prayers went out to the president, and they are now protecting him and saving him from coronavirus. But then you have people who will say things like, well, no, the reason why Donald Trump is surviving coronavirus is because coronavirus was never really a big deal to begin with. And all those old ladies that you heard about dying from COVID, or all those diabetics, or all of those obese people that you heard of dying from coronavirus, well, those people were just sick anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Donald Trump is a man with balls of steel. He is an alpha male. He is a very, very strong and tenacious person, and he will endure through anything, and that is the reason why Donald Trump is surviving. There is no way in hell that Donald Trump is going to use his COVID condition to help him win the presidency. No, no president would ever do such a thing. Absolutely not. Well, maybe a Democrat president would do that, but certainly not a Republican. Certainly not Donald Trump, especially Donald Trump. He would never do such a thing. So, is this all true? Is such rhetoric based in reality, or is it based in delusion? Well, let's find out, shall we? All right, so here is the video of Donald Trump talking. He presented this video on his Twitter feed, and it is him talking about how he is recovering from coronavirus, but also he mentions the medicine that he's been using and how it's been helping him, and how the creation of this type of medicine is basically a miracle. But the way he talks in this video, the way that he presents himself, the words that he uses, it's all really very effective political strategy. So let's get right to it and let's watch this.
I want to begin by thanking all of the incredible medical professionals, the doctors, the nurses, everybody at Walter Reed Medical Center. I think it's the finest in the world, for the incredible job they've been doing. I came here, wasn't feeling so well. I feel much better now. We're working hard to get me all the way back. I have to be back because we still have to make America great again. We've done it.
Right there. That is effective political strategy. I'm suffering. I'm going through something right now. But we have to make America great again because America is greater than me. America is more important than what I'm suffering through right now. Again, very effective political strategy. This will appeal to a lot of people.
An awfully good job of that, but we still have steps to go and we have to finish that job. And I'll be back. I think I'll be back soon. And I look forward to finishing up the campaign the way it was started and the way we've been doing and the kind of numbers that we've been doing. We've been so proud of it. But this was something that happened, and it's happened to millions of people all over the world, and I'm fighting for them, not just in the U.S. I'm fighting for them all over the world. We're going to beat this coronavirus, or whatever you want to call it.
You see how appealing this is? I got coronavirus, I'm suffering through it, but we're going to beat it. We're going to win. It's like leading the country through a war. It's like if the country was going through a war and the president had to lead, what is he going to say? He's going to say stuff like this. We're going to win. We're going to be victorious. I'm suffering with you. I got coronavirus. I'm also enduring through this plague. But don't worry, we are going to vanquish this thing. Very, very appealing. And you can totally see Trump is a marketer. His entire career has been based off of marketing. His entire business has been based off of marketing. He knows how to market. He knows how to present himself. And guess what? It's not that difficult. It's really not that complicated. People sit here and say, oh, yeah, he's a math genius. He's a 4D chess, 6D, 12D chess. What? That's all a bunch of BS nonsense American fantasy talk. It's not that complicated at all. Marketing is not complicated. You know what people want and you present it. You know what type of a person people want to see in a president, and you become that person. Remember what Donald Trump said during his campaign. He said, listen, my followers are so loyal, I could shoot somebody in the middle of the street and they'd still follow me. He actually did say this. Why would Trump say this? Because it's true. He understands the reality of the mob, of the masses, how to appeal to them. And look at what he's saying here. We are going to win this. Trump is a marketer, and he knows what he's doing in this video, and it's not that complicated. Stop trying to elevate these types of people into some sort of superhuman Übermensch geniuses. It's really not that complicated. All right, let's keep watching.
And we're going to beat it soundly. So many things have happened. If you look at the therapeutics, which I'm taking right now, some of them, and others are coming out soon that are looking like, frankly, they're miracles. If you want to know the truth, they're miracles. People criticize me when I say that, but we have things happening that look like they're miracles.
Again, he is right here. I know exactly what he's doing here. It's so obvious what this guy is doing here. He is right here appealing to the evangelicals. He's saying, listen, I'm going through COVID right now, but guess what, guys? I got the medicine. And what these amazing biotech companies are doing, people at Regeneron, people at Remdesivir, or whatever the hell you call it, what they're doing is miracles. And people don't like it when I say miracles because they hate Christianity. Those damn atheists. They hate it when I mention miracles, but it's a miracle. Right there, he's appealing to the evangelicals. He's appealing to the people who say things like, well, no, we were around the campfire last night, and we were all praying for the health of the president. And look, he's healed. And yes, there are people like this on the internet talking just in this way. He's appealing to those people in this particular part of the video. He is hitting all the things he needs to hit in this video. If someone were to lead a class on political strategy and marketing, they should put this video up as an example in their courses, in their curriculum. It's just too perfect. It's very, very good. He's talking while he has COVID. He's appearing very, very durable. He has tenacity. He's going through this. He's enduring. He is vanquishing the virus. Even though he looks like freaking Barry Manilow in the video, but nonetheless, just like the song from Barry Manilow said, looks like we made it. And that's what Donald Trump is doing. He's saying we're going to make it through COVID. It is very effective and very advantageous political strategy that you are seeing right here. Let's watch some more.
Coming down from God. So
oh my God! Oh my goodness! Okay, I didn't see this part. Let's hear that again. It just proves my point.
From God.
Let's hear that again.
So things happen. They're miracles. People criticize me when I say that, but we have things happening that look like they're miracles coming down from God.
Coming down from. I love this. Okay, this is somebody who doesn't even believe that he needs God's forgiveness, and now he's telling us that this medicine is it's a miracle from God. Now, I understand people are going to be upset with me for saying things like this. I am not making fun of religion at all, nor am I mocking religious people in any way, shape, or form. But we have to look at the reality of political strategy for what it is. For thousands of years, political officials have used religion as a way to elevate their own position. That's exactly what's happening right here. He is saying, listen, it comes from God. People are mad at me for bringing up miracles and God, but I will say these things. That tickles the ears of evangelical voters who are a major voting bloc for the Republican Party, and we all know this. So, of course, if you are going to get votes from Republicans, you have to appeal to evangelicals. It's just that simple. None of this stuff is complicated. And Trump has been taking medicine from two different biotech companies. One is an Israeli company called Gilead, and another is an American biotech company called Regeneron. And it's ran by a guy, well, it's the chief executive of Regeneron is a guy by the name of Leonard Schleifer. And it's very interesting. I did a video about this yesterday. And, people in the comments section were talking about why COVID is a hoax. And Nothing to do with what I said in the video. There was one guy named Jesse, and you know who you are. You put up the most educated comment in the comment section. You said that Regeneron stock is going to go up. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. Regeneron stock went up. Oh, and it just so happens that Donald Trump has stock in both Regeneron and in Gilead. Oh, I wonder. I wonder if Trump actually had an interest in saying these things and talking about how these two companies have helped him get cured from coronavirus. Very, very fascinating, but that's a side issue. Let's continue watching this.
So I just want to tell you that I'm starting to feel good. You don't know over the next period of a few days. I guess that's the real test. So we'll be seeing what happens over those next couple of days. I just want to be so thankful for all of the support I've seen, whether it's on television or reading about it. I most of all appreciate what's been said by the American people, by almost a bipartisan consensus of American people. It's a beautiful thing to see, and I very much appreciate it, and I won't forget it. I promise you that. I also want to thank the leaders of the world for their condolences, and they know what we're going through. They know what, as your leader, what I have to go through. But I had no choice because I just didn't want to stay in the White House. I was given that alternative. Stay in the White House, lock yourself in, don't ever leave, don't even go to the Oval Office. Just stay upstairs and enjoy it. Don't see people, don't talk to people, and just be done with it. And I can't do that. I had to be out front, and this is America. This is the United States.
You see what he's doing right there? I had the option of just being self-quarantined in a room. They told me, Mr. President, you can just lock yourself up, but I didn't want to do that. This is America. We don't do that. We don't lock ourselves up. This isn't a prison. This is a free country. You see what he's doing right there? He's appealing to the people who are anti-lockdown, anti-mask. And he's going to come out and say, oh, listen, I had coronavirus, but, I could have self-quarantined, but I didn't. And then the people who follow Trump are going to say, well, look, Donald Trump didn't listen to some stupid protocol rules. Right here, he's hitting all the sides he needs to hit. It's too perfect.
This is the greatest country in the world. This is the most powerful country in the world. I can't be locked up in a room upstairs and totally safe. And
see, I'm not going to stay in my house all day because of coronavirus. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do no self-quarantine. I'm going to go out. This is America. We want to go to bars. We want to go to strip clubs. This is part of the American experience, part of the American way of life. Bottom line, Donald Trump's got balls. You see him? He's just attacking this communist gulag Democrat project.
Just say, hey, whatever happens, happens. I can't do that. We have to confront problems. As a leader, you have to confront problems. There's never been a great leader that would have done that. So that's where it is. I'm doing well. I want to thank everybody. Our First Lady is doing very well, Melania.
How's the wife? How is the First Lady? This is very important. She's the most important woman in the world. She's the most beautiful woman in the face of the earth. I mean, my God, even though she looks like she's from Mars, she's the First Lady. How's her health? We need to know this. As the American people, we need to know about her health. It's very, very crucial. This is extremely important. Apparently, you don't understand the gravity of the situation, nor do you care about the seriousness and pertinence of understanding the health of this one woman. It's extremely vital, and the American global empire just depends on this.
Asked me to say something as to the respect that she has for our country, the love that she has for our country, and we're both doing well. Melania is really handling it very nicely. As you've probably read, she's slightly younger than me, just a little tiny bit.
All right, so I don't have to watch the rest of this video. So you guys understand where I'm going with this. It's very obvious that Trump is using his coronavirus condition as a way to market himself for his campaign. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and condemn him for that. I'm not going to blame him for that. Obviously, it's a very, very effective thing to do. It's a very effective piece of propaganda. Now, Michael Moore says that Donald Trump is a liar and that he doesn't have coronavirus. Maybe he's right, maybe he's not. I don't know. But what I do know is that Trump right here, 100%, without any doubt in my mind, he is using his coronavirus condition to better his campaign. Donald Trump got COVID. He survived because he's a true man, he's a true leader, and look how amazing he is. And then you have here's another aspect of political marketing that for some reason, most Americans don't understand. I think most Americans don't understand this. I think they're completely and utterly clueless. Doesn't matter if they're conservative. It doesn't matter if they're liberal. I think most of them are completely clueless about this. Donald Trump, for months, has been downplaying coronavirus. Conservatives, for some strange reason, deny this. They want you to think that that's not true at all. But I can tell you right now, as someone who was reading the news pretty much every day on coronavirus, yes, it is true. Donald Trump was downplaying coronavirus. Yeah, he freaking admitted it in an interview, in a recorded interview. He said, yeah, I was downplaying, and I still downplay it. So Donald Trump has been downplaying it. And then he gets coronavirus. Think of what that does. People think, liberals think, oh, it's going to ruin Donald Trump's campaign because now he's a hypocrite. You see, he was bashing it the whole time. Now he's got it. You see, the tables have turned, and now he's going to a hospital. Now he's doing some self-quarantine. You see, Donald Trump, quarantine works. You liar, you lying scumbag. Now you got COVID. How does it feel? Ha, ha, ha. And liberals fall right for this uncomplicated trap. What's the trap? It's a very simple thing. It's one word, my friends. One word. It's something called publicity. The leftists all start making fun of Donald Trump. What is that? Publicity. SNL makes fun of Donald Trump. What is that? Publicity. Publicity equals attention. And in the world of politics and marketing, attention is the keys to the kingdom of success, be it financial success, be it success with popularity, or be it success in politics. All of those things really converge together. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Attention is the key to the kingdom. Attention literally is. Alakazam, open sesame, rub the bottle so the genie can come out. That's literally what attention is. And if you aren't some sort of crazy, sick pervert, publicity is always good. Always good. Well, I don't know, in the world we live in now, I mean, being a sick degenerate actually probably will help you. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Publicity is helping Donald Trump. So the liberals are giving him all this attention. Just like when he said, to hell with immigrants, we want Swedish people or Norwegian people to come here, to hell with all these Africans. That gave him attention. It actually helped him. It didn't hurt him at all. And when he gets coronavirus, it helps him because it gets all that left-wing attention. And guess what happens? Leftists make fun of Donald Trump, and what is the reaction? All the people who love Donald Trump, and they are in the millions, they come along and they say, what a low blow that is. How dare you make fun of the president as he is suffering through coronavirus. It is one of the biggest forms of psychological manipulation I've ever seen. Here's a guy who's been downplaying it. He's been making fun of it. He has been very, very condescending towards other people. He mocks people. He insults people horrendously. He insulted Biden the entire time during the debate. But then somebody makes fun of Donald Trump for having coronavirus because he downplayed it for all these months. And what do conservatives do? How dare you? This is a low blow. This is a new low for me. It's a new low that the left-wing media, the mainstream communist media would be making fun of our president during this time of suffering. How dare he? And this is a man who who mocked Biden because he has a son who suffered through a cocaine addiction, even though this particular son of Biden was not at all in the discussion during the debate. Donald Trump brought that up just to get a low blow on Biden. But conservatives actually didn't have a problem with that, which really does prove to me that conservatives, just like liberals, have double standards when it comes to morality and when it comes to what is considered a low blow and what isn't considered a low blow. But for Donald Trump, Donald Trump could do no wrong in their eyes. But in the end of the day, doesn't matter what I say, doesn't matter what anyone else says. at the end of the day, Donald Trump is winning this election. And I was saying that before the debates, and I said it during the debate. I said it on my Twitter, I said it on my Facebook. The debate is already over. Donald Trump has already won the election. Do you know what this is like? This is like when Teddy Roosevelt was campaigning and he got shot during one of his campaign speeches. Teddy Roosevelt gets shot and he gets up and he continues the speech for another 30 minutes. How can you beat that? If you were running against Teddy Roosevelt and Teddy Roosevelt got shot and he gets back up and he speaks for another half hour, how could you beat that? You're not going to win. That person has already defeated you. So Donald Trump got coronavirus. Now, what can he do with that? What can he not do with that is the question. He's going to go up to Biden and he's going to say, I suffered through this. I know what it's like. I know what the American people are going through. That's why I banned the Chinese. That's why I put a travel ban on the European Union. I know what it's like. You don't know what it's like, Biden. You're just a scared old man with Alzheimer's who stays in his home all day. You haven't done a speech in months. You just crawled out of your little rat hole to do some campaign speeches that no one even goes to anyway. And so, Mr. Biden, you're just a coward who puts a mask on from 200 feet away. I confronted the virus. Not only did I get coronavirus, but now I'm defeating coronavirus thanks to whatever it is, pie in the sky stuff. That's what's happening, everyone. And if you cannot see it, guess what? Here's your time to finally open up your eyes to the light of political reality and strategy of tension, because that's what this is, my friends. I am showing you guys the reality of politics. And in all politics, there is one thing, and there is one formula, and that is SOT. SOT equals strategy of tension. Tension is the paved way to success in politics. And by Donald Trump saying, I have coronavirus, that creates tension. Tension leads to attention, and attention leads to presidential election. Take notes and write that down. You guys just heard some theology. God bless.